Welcome to YOUCANIC. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the YOUCANIC scanner to figure out which ABS wheel speed sensor is defective. So your Audi or all cars now have 4 ABS wheel speed sensor at each one of the wheels, but either just like one of them will throw off your whole ABS, traction control, adaptive cruise control, and you have an instrument cluster that's full of lights just because of faulty ABS wheel speed sensors. So how do you find which one is defective? Well, you can use the YOUCANIC scanner. You go to diagnostics and then select Audi and go to smart VIN. This is going to detect which Audi version we have. We can do manual selection or use manually select the car, but in this case we have a USA version. This is a 2021 Audi Q5. So the engine we do have to select. This will work on diesel, gasoline, all Audi Q5s, even the worldwide versions. But to see the worldwide versions of the Audi Q5, you'd have to select the other option there, not the USA. So we went with the USA since this is an Audi sold in the USA market, and then press OK. Sometimes you might need to have the hood open to do diagnostics on these cars, but you want to go to control modules. Then you go to ABS brake control system. We have the ignition running. You can do this with the engine running, that's no problem. Go to live data, go to all data stream, press select all, press OK. And now there's a lot of data that's being shown in here. There's over close to 100 data points that's being monitored by the ABS wheels control system. But what we're looking for is the ABS wheel speed sensor data. Here we have the values and the units, and those are a little bit further down here. So let me keep going down until we see the ABS wheel speed sensors. You can see voltages being read, how much voltage is being drawn by the ABS pump, accelerator pedal. Let's see, we're almost there. If we go right down here, you can see wheel speed sensor right front. They're all reading 0. Wheel speed sensor from left rear, right rear. So they're all reading 0. If I had to drive, if I put this in gear and I drove a little bit, you can see those values kind of change a little bit. I'm going very slow, so that's why they're still kind of all left at 0. But if you get on a open road and drive at 25 miles per hour, you'll see those values kind of staying all together. If you have one that's defective, it's going to stay at 0, or it's really significantly low than the rest. So if you're doing 25 miles an hour, you might have erratic readings. You might read a lot higher, you might read like really low. So that's how you know. You can also record this. So if you're driving, you don't need to look at the screen. You can record it and go back to your garage and play it later. All the live data will be recorded and you can see it. You can also graph it. Right here you can graph up to 4 data points, and you can just select any of the data points earlier that we looked at. So you can select the 4 ABS wheel speed sensors, and then you can see the lines are going to be flat all at the same level, and if they're not, you see one that stays low. So however you want to look at it, but you can look at live data for the ABS wheel speed sensor and figure out which sensor is defective, so you can replace the one that is faulty instead of going and spending money and replacing all of them. Sometimes keep in mind the issue might not be the ABS wheel speed sensor at all. You might have some other fault code, but you can come under read codes here and figure out what's going on. And of course you can clear the codes as well. Keep in mind, if it's a code that's active, it will need to be addressed, fixed. If it's a code that's stored, like maybe it was a weak battery and then you replace the battery, but you still have some fault codes in there, you can usually just hit clear and those will clear. So that's it, and thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.